Welcome back, Power Tool fans. This week we have hammer drills, a massive track saw,
new Vera tools, heat guns, storage,
an RC mower, new Kobalt, a framing nailer, and more. This is your Power Tool Week in Review.
Today's episode is brought to you by Flex, it's what's next, and Spyder Pro Powered Tools.
Extra large show this week, guys. I'm Rob.
And I'm Sarah, and we're going to start our extra large show with an extra large circular saw from Makita. And you won't believe who's reviewing it. My buddies Mike and Dwayne are back. After a 4-month break, my favorite Aussies are working with the Makita 40V XGT 9¼ inch circular saw. And with a cutting depth of 3.34 inches, it's getting a lot of work done. Throughout their rigorous testing, the boys find a lot of things they like about the saw, including cutting depth, a handy paddle for preloading the blade guard, but most importantly, it's track compatible. But there are a few things that they change if Makita had asked them first. Overall, it's a big, powerful, capable track saw, and Makita fan or not, you're likely to get a lot of work done if you give it a shot. For the full review, head over to OZToolTalk.
Speaking of comebacks, it's been a month since we heard from Rob Robillard over at Toolbox Buzz. But this week, he's back with a new review, this time focused on something from SENCO. This is the SENCO FN91T1 3.5 inch 34-degree paper tape framing nailer. And after putting it to work on an actual job site, Rob called it the perfect framing and remodeling nailer, and that's significant coming from someone with 30 years of experience using a wide variety of them. He specifically loves how easy it was to adjust the depth on the fly and the aggressively sharp tip that makes this perfect for toe nailing in tight spaces. Despite the large size of the nailer, of course, Rob is one of the few tradesmen left on YouTube qualified to really put this gun through its paces. So if you're in the market, be sure to check out Toolbox Buzz first.
A year ago, Todd over at ProjectFarm decided to find out which demolition circular saw blade was the best, so he figured it was time to take another look, this time at regular circular saw blades. And of course, his range is pretty wide, starting with a $28 Falkenwald all the way down to a super affordable Spyder, which comes in a $10 2-pack. He uses a clever rig to test cutting speed through 2x4s and hardwoods, and even forces them through 10 16-penny nails and a 2x4. Of course, it's always fun to watch Todd send these poor blades through his gauntlet of torture. It's also fun to see how close the cheapest blade comes to the most expensive. Now, I'd comment further, but I'm extremely biased towards a specific brand. Spyder. To find out which blade you should be buying, wink, head over to ProjectFarm.
Speaking of head-to-heads, Dave has another one for us this week. This time he decided to try out the all-new DeWALT STS hammer drill against the all-new Neuron from Hilti. That is the DeWALT DCH172B Atomic 20V Max Cordless Brushless Ultra Compact 5/8 inch SDS Plus hammer drill. 94 characters in that name, for those of you counting. And its competitor is the Hilti TE4A22 Cordless Rotary Hammer. 37 characters. Come on, Hilti, do better. Maybe call it the Hilti TE4A22 Super Hammer World Ender Pride of Liechtenstein Cordless Rotary Hammer Turbo Edition. That would be 103 characters. Anyways, the DeWALT's biggest advantage is obvious up front, weighing in at a minuscule 4 pounds versus Hilti's 5. But that's just about the last time you're going to see DeWALT come anywhere near the Pride of Liechtenstein Turbo Edition. In nearly every test, the Hilti Super Hammer beats the ever-living crap out of the DeWALT, literally making it cry to its mom.
That's not what literal means.
I literally know what it means.
No, you don't.
When the silica dust cleared, the empty can of whoop-ass looks a little less impressive when you realize that the DeWALT costs $219 bare, while the Hilti is $349. But don't worry, Hilti comes with a kit for $7.99.
Good lord.
Yeah, but that's with like 2 batteries, a charger, a vac, and some bits. Anyways, if you enjoy watching DeWALT get its priorities rearranged by a Hilti, head over to ManCaverTools.
We've got like 8 more videos for you, but before we get to those, let's cover deals of the week. This week we have a DeWALT E-Rebate. Get a free 4 amp hour battery with select $300 20V max purchases. I'll have a link directly to that deal below. OhioPowerTool is also running a $15 off $100 deal on all in-stock Milwaukee Apparel, including new heated gear, hoodies, pants, hats, and safety gear, gloves, glasses, and more. Now that deal started today and ends in just 48 hours.
I also have news about our empty prize shelf. Every month we randomly call a channel member live and let them pick from one of our $2,000 Power Tool prize shelves, including one loaded with Makita, Skill, and Ryobi tools. We decided to refill our 4th shelf with Milwaukee this month, and we want to know what Milwaukee tools you want to see on it. So if you had $2,000 to spend on Milwaukee tools, what tools would you ask for? Let us know in the comments so we can get it filled this week. And of course, we'll be sure to fill it with a huge collection of Spyder bits and blades, because once again, there's no point using pro tools without pro accessories.
Hey, as long as we're talking about Spyder, did you see what they sent us?
No, what?
Watch this.
Why?
Okay, because Spyder found out that there's still a couple people that are not using their accessories.
Who are these?
So they asked us to give some of them away.
Those Spyder people are pretty nice.
They are pretty nice.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be giving away this stack of stuff.
Yeah, and it looks like we've got, so we've got a Tarantula 7 1/4 inch demo. We got a Tarantula 7 1/4 inch framing blade as well.
Yes.
A 7 1/4 inch ultra fine finish for those ultra fine jobs.
My personal favorite.
6 1/2 inch demo blade as well, 24 tooth.
The mock blue bits.
Mock blue
They're my favorite.
drill bits. Yep, a full set of mock blue drill bits.
Driving bits.
Brand new mock blue driving bit kit as well.
A universal cutoff wheel. Just look
Everyone
how
needs
cute.
this, and
Look
this
how
is
cute it
for
is.
not cutting off the universe. You would think just
No,
being
that's
a
by snapping, but I'm not allowed to do that more
this
than
is
once.
just it
in
cuts
a-
off. It's supposed to cut off anything in the universe.
Okay.
I have not tried it on everything yet. Though.
These are for your barrel grip jigsaws.
Ooh.
So if you don't have a barrel grip, you don't get those.
Get a barrel grip and then get one of those, blessed be. Oh, we also have man, they sent us a ton of stuff.
I know.
We have a full pack of Stinger paddle bits or spade
bits.
or spattle bits.
I don't call them
I
spades.
hate most of those names.
Those are spade bits.
They're really great bits. Yeah, I've always called them spades, but spattle
Whatever,
if you need to.
whatever.
I feel like spattle is something that you wipe off your kid's face.
Ew.
Anyways. Oh, also, we got their 14, and this includes 3 scrapers. So their 14-piece bimetal recip blades, which includes a set of 3 scrapers too, which is really awesome.
And these.
Good Lord, it's a ton of stuff. Yeah, so we're huge fans of their, oh, that's right, we've got
sealed.
them sealed.
It's sealed so you can't
Sealed,
steal
brand
it.
new,
Yes.
so that means I haven't screwed them up yet.
You're welcome.
So yeah, this is a bimetal hole saw kit. Their hole saw kits are remarkably good. We absolutely love these. All right, all this Spyder stuff.
Yes.
I want it.
You can't have it.
Okay.
So,
They can. How do they get entered?
okay, so all you need to do is comment below what power tools what pro power tools you would
Which
use with
brand
these.
is what you're asking?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So which
Which brand?
of pro power tools?
Yeah, I want to know
Okay.
what brand, right? Like, tell us in the comments which brand you're going to use these bits and blades in, and why. Now, I was going to say why the other brands suck, but there's
Well,
not.
can we not start a
YouTube doesn't
fight?
let you put that. Oh, I'd love to start
Can
a
we?
fight.
No, why?
That's the best part.
Oh my gosh.
All right, in the comments, tell us which tool, if you won, which brand of power tools
you would
these in?
use for these.
All right, can we get rid of these now?
Yeah. Do you guys remember last month when MachineryNation converted an Ego Z6 into a remote-controlled mower? Turns out that wasn't good enough for James. Not good enough at all. If you don't have someone sitting on the Z6, that whole deck where your feet go becomes wasted space. So our brand of British blokes decided to turn it into a lawn mowing utility cart, complete with power dump, not to be confused with the consequences of eating late night White Castle. While this may already seem fun enough, James gets his kids involved, and as it turns out, little kids with British accents are my weakness. So freaking cute. You can watch the full build at MachineryNation.
Now, I know that we don't cover many hand tools here on Belts and Boxes, but after we talked about the LTT screwdriver a few weeks ago, a ton of you told us that we should cover more. Fortunately for us, one of our production crew members pointed us to the Vera Instagram this week, where they announced new fall and winter 2022 tools, including this absolutely epic 8009 Ziploc pocket ratcheting screwdriver with a unique hex and anvil combo, just like the one found on the Bosch Freak. There were several other tools announced along with this sick 9700 Tool Rebel roller cabinet, which I'm pretty much gonna need to buy. If you like to see us cover more hand tools like this, let me know in the comments. Speaking of, next week, we're going to take a look at this crazy hand tool, and I want you guys to be ready to tell us about some of your favorites.
Okay, this episode is getting kind of long, and we still have 5 more videos that we want to cover, so we're going to go into turbo overtime.
Brought to you by Hilti's TE4A22 Super Hammer World Ender Pride of Liechtenstein Cordless Rotary Hammer Turbo Edition.
Oh my god, please let that be the last time we do that.
No.
Okay. Tools and Stuff set out to review 18-volt heat guns from DeWALT, Hikoki, Makita, and Milwaukee, and only succeeded in raising the average temperature in New Zealand by just enough to cook a chook.
Google it. The torque testing team over at, well, you know where, decided to buy a bunch of Amazon car horns that claim decibels that would likely shatter the earth in half. They don't. But if anything, this video is worth watching for the intro alone. Seriously, go watch it. It's perfection.
Clint over at ToolReviewZone built an impressive tower of flex stack pack and tells you exactly why it's better than all the other guys.
Our buddy Mark Thomas, the builder from the YouTube channel MarkThomasBuilder, finally found a Home Depot with Milwaukee PACKOUT cabinets in stock, so we bought one and left it out in the rain for a few days. Not what I do with my new tools, but you do you, Mark.
And finally, Tim Johnson over at Shoptoolreviews got 6 all-new 24-volt brushless power tools from Kobalt and shared them all with us right here on YouTube. A few days later, his first full review of the Kobalt 24-volt mid-torque impact wrench went up, where he forced it to do unthinkable things, all in the name of science, and we appreciate it. Kobalt, like several other entry-level or value pro brands, are making a solid case for inclusion in your work truck. To find out if Big Blue is worthy, head over to Shoptoolreviews. I want to thank Flex and Spyder for sponsoring this episode. Guys, we couldn't do this without you.
If you can, do something kind for someone else this weekend, and we'll see you next week.